All right, good morning. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Sure hope you have a great day. It's going to be a beautiful day. Actually, should have a nice sunrise taking shape across the Southern Valley thanks to some high-level clouds. Grab yourself a cup of coffee this morning. We've got a ridge of high pressure down across the southwestern U.S., allowing for some monsoon moisture to swing on in. Area of low pressure in the mid-levels is bringing us the northwesterly flow here locally, which is also bringing us the nicer, cooler fall weather. So you can see those high clouds across the Southern Valley, across the state of Tennessee, and also up into Mississippi, Alabama. Those high clouds won't be with us all day. They should move their way on out of here, and we should see plenty of sunshine with a few fair weather cumulus clouds developing throughout the afternoon. All right, temperatures this morning, nice and comfortable. We're in the 50s, which is, again, a little bit cooler in some locations than what we were yesterday morning. And through the day, you can see our future cast picking up on the timeline throughout the day today. Those high-level clouds, mid to high-level clouds, move on out. And then here comes that fair weather cumulus cloud field, as we have a little bit of a low-level moisture hanging out with us at about 5,000 feet in elevation. We're not going to see any rainfall throughout the day today, just kind of nitpicking the forecast. Should make for a nice evening around town as well. All right, evening forecast, we're going to be at 75 degrees by 6, so gorgeous weather, great night to get out and enjoy, down to 65 degrees by 10 o'clock here tonight. All right, I'm going to break down your 7-day forecast, talk about the big picture, what's in store for the holiday weekend. Right now, we got to take a quick break and check in with our local sponsor. I'll be right back.
23 Lincoln Navigator Reserve 4x4, $66,980. 21 Ford Expedition Max Limited 4x4, $44,990. 21 Ford Bronco Sport 4x4, $17,770. Rayvon Ford, your hometown team, delivering pre-owned vehicles you can afford.
All right, welcome to the end of summer and starting to get towards the start of fall, because we start to get these cold fronts to come on through, which helps to dry the air out and cool the air out, and that's why it's so comfortable, because we had a cold front this past weekend. We actually have another cold front heading our way on Friday. Now, it's probably not going to produce a whole lot of rainfall. I'll talk much more about that here in a second. But you can see how those temperatures will stay in the upper 70s through Thursday, and then low 80s, a little bit of a warming trend, not much, into the weekend and into the start of next week. And then it still looks like we're going to stay cool. So we've got the holiday weekend, Labor Day weekend coming up Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Labor Day on Monday, maybe about a 20% chance for a stray shower. So dew point wise, the air is going to feel very comfortable, and low temperatures are going to be allowed to stay on the cooler side for the next few mornings. As those dew points start to come on up into the weekend, that means our morning lows are coming on up. So if you're doing some camping this weekend, should feel fantastic actually, because we're going to have those nice cool mornings for sure. Not really looking at much in the way of rainfall over the next, say 7 days. We've got a little wave of energy moving its way through Thursday and Friday in that frontal boundary, which dries us out as cool high pressure from Canada starts to build its way back in for the weekend. Let me explain. Here's your future cast model. We pick up our timeline Tuesday morning. That would be this morning, which high pressure is going to continue to build its way on in. Got some upper level energy to our south. That's just throwing some high level clouds from time to time our direction. High pressure shifts off to the eastern seaboard as we get into Thursday morning. So again, quiet weather all the way through Thursday. Here comes a couple of systems, one to our south and one to our north. One to our south is going to stay further to our south. The one to our north is a cold front that's going to slide its way on through as we wrap up the week. So we're going Thursday into Friday. As that swings its way through, it's just going to bring us a little bit of a breeze and bring us another little shot of some drier air as we get into the weekend. So we'll start to see those dew points climb a little bit ahead of the cold front, and then they'll come back down, back behind the cold front. So through the entire weekend. So when you look at your rainfall forecast today and tomorrow, not looking at much, again, maybe a sprinkle or two, but again, not looking at much with those little waves coming on through. Most of the rain is going to be further to our south and southwest. So you can really get an idea of where this ridge of high pressure is dominating, and we're seeing the low pressure further to our south. So that's the story. Not much in the way of rain headed into the rest of the week and into the holiday weekend, which is great news to pass along. And I do think that this is probably going to stick around for a little bit, the cooler, drier air. All right, my friends, I sure hope you have a great day. I'll be doing some weather updates throughout the day on social media. Come in, check in every once in a while. Otherwise, I'll see you back here tomorrow morning.